Welcome to TLC, the live chat.
Oh, you guys, man, you have lost it.
All right, okay. Welcome to TLC, the live chat.
Where real talk meets real life. I'm Tina.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Cassie. Nothing's off limits. Expect deep chats, belly laughs, and a few wait, what moments.
It's unfiltered, unapologetic, and all heart. If you can do this, you've got this.
It's live.
Children show me in their playful smiles the divine in everyone. These children are a reminder of the preciousness of all life, especially young lives untouched by hatred, prejudice, and greed. We need our children more than ever. The mission of Heal the World, my mission, is healing, pure and simple.
Okay.
Michael.
We've been
and
anticipating this for a while.
Yeah.
It's just Michael Jackson. Like, you know, when you do you see your friends' stuff, and then if you've got time, let's be honest, I do it every day. Scroll. Mindless scroll.
Yeah.
It's yours, just Michael Jackson.
100%.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson. I get lost for an hour
Yeah.
watching Michael Jackson dances, songs.
I know.
Is I love it.
And can I say, like, I've always loved his music too, but you start listening to different things, and I'm still listening to him over the years off and on, but you listen to different music and other artists come about. But since watching the movie,
Yeah.
I've become re-obsessed.
So why do we think that is? Because it's a worldwide phenomenon. Everyone is saying they are hyper-fixated. They cannot stop thinking about him. They cannot stop playing him. They cannot stop talking about
And it's
him.
not just our age.
No.
It's like our kids who didn't even, well, my kids did grow up with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yours too.
Yeah.
But generally they didn't.
Have you seen the babies obsessed though?
I saw a 5 or 6 year old at my school yesterday leave the building doing the moonwalk.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
that's so cool.
So yeah, back to your question, why? I have a bit of a theory that you.
Yeah. No, you go. I want to hear your theory.
I feel like Michael Jackson is the light that the world needs at the moment.
Yes.
I feel
100%.
like we were in a dark place.
Yes.
We needed a light.
Yep.
This is going to sound cooked, but I feel like he is the light, even though he's not physically here anymore.
100% agree,
It's
yeah.
like his spirit is here of all ages to show us the light, to heal the world, to remind us of all the things that he was saying all those years
Yes.
ago. Yeah. So you guys agree? Because I
100%.
crazy.
No.
He's not here in person, but this is how he gets to come back and remind us all. And even in saying that, you've listened to the songs for years and they're just words. I mean, you know, they mean stuff, but now more than ever, I'm finding I'm listening to the lyrics and really listening to the lyrics and what he was trying to say. And
He had a message.
he had so many
They're
messages.
like, all I want
yeah.
to say is that they don't really care about us. Have you
Oh,
looked
that's
Yeah.
actually
lyrics?
quite
Or the
detailed.
Palestine, the song about
Yeah.
freeing Palestine or something like that.
So that Oh Palestine song was never put on an album, but after the first accusations came out within 3 months of that. Let's listen to the song Palestine Don't Cry. Chills.
See the plains of the days of old, just a century ago, when stories of peace were told, of how Galilee ran through the Jordan River. What remains are cold tales of war, of the death and dying, bombshells are flying, bodies multiplying, see the children crying, what are they fighting for? I
And so that first boy, his name was Jordan Chandler. He was 13 years old. And at the time, he was actually estranged from his father when the accusations come out. And then in 2005, he actually took a restraining order out against his dad, Evan Chandler. And then Evan died by suicide 4 months after Michael Jackson's death. So there's some conspiracy surrounding that too. And the way Jordan Chandler apparently met Michael Jackson was that Jordan's stepfather, David Schwartz, he had a car rental place and Michael Jackson's car broke down close by. And then he recognised Michael Jackson and offered him a free rental car and told Jordan's mum to bring Jordan down and meet him. And then so ever since that day, the boy and his family became really good friends with Michael Jackson. Mm. And the dad found out that his son is friends with Michael Jackson, and so he started getting chummy. Now, this guy was a dentist in Hollywood. He was a drug dealer to the stars, and he was a budding movie writer, producer. So he was going to Michael all the time, like, I want to produce this, I want to do this, to the point where Michael Jackson just cut him off and said no. That's when it all come about.
Yeah,
he's the very first one. Mm. And then years later.
I'd have to go back and watch it all, but I remember a long time ago watching an interview with one of the young boys, and it was so obvious that they were being fed and told what to say. I mean, I never believed him for a second.
It was you could see the coercion on him.
How could someone who loves people so much ever do any harm like that? You just can see the love.
And I think we didn't have access to this information back then. So we just had to go with what we were told, what you read in the newspapers, what you were told on the news.
But even then we didn't believe it.
We didn't.
We
don't believe anything. Turns out we've been right about everything. No. About that. Anything, because he was a lovely, genuine, caring soul. And he just didn't have it in him. But we didn't have access to the internet to get
that's right.
About this Hollywood dentist
and there's
guy.
so much information that we didn't know in the background.
Yeah, so these younger people have got access to that.
That's
now.
right.
So that's why they're like, well, this is not true.
They're like, and he was acquitted on all charges, 5 months with a jury, and the jury was all white and all professionals. They made sure that it couldn't become a race thing. 5 days a week, 8 hours a day for 5 months, and he was acquitted on every single charge.
Why are there still people out there who still think that he's a bad man?
Because they don't get the acquitted stuff. They haven't seen the interview with Macaulay Culkin where he says there's absolutely no way. Well, actually, let's play the interview with Corey Feldman.
I've told the police. In fact, if anybody wants to go back to 1993 when I was interviewed by the Santa Barbara Police Department, I sat there and I gave them the names. They're on record. They have all of this information, but they were scanning Michael Jackson. All they cared about was trying to find something on Michael Jackson.
Who you said, by the way, did not abuse you.
Who Michael was innocent, and that was what the interview was about with the police in 1993. I told them he is not that guy, and they said, well, maybe you just don't understand your friend. And I said, no, I know the difference between pedophiles and somebody who's not a pedophile because I've been molested. Here's the names. Go investigate.
There's lots of interviews like that you can find. We never saw those interviews when we were young. It was all mainstream media. That Bashir interview, which was cut to shit, and there's the full interview because Michael's people actually filmed that on their own camera and have played. There's the full interview from start to finish. So you can watch that and you can see how badly cut it is. It's horrendous.
Well, that's the thing, though, as we talk about mainstream media, it's so manipulated. They get out bits and they cut things. And so a lot of people in the people's kind of, not defence, but people that don't know and they're just going off segments they've fed on mainstream TV.
Yeah.
And that's what they do with everything.
Exactly.
You know?
And even Aaron Carter, they tried to use him to say that he was abused. There's an interview with Aaron Carter talking about how he was called into the hotel room and his mum sat him down and said, now, we think something's happened. And he looked at his mum and he was like, are you serious? Actually, I'm going to play that interview for you now. Aaron Carter died less than a year after disclosing this. Have a listen.
There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me in the hotel room. And my mom's there. She's like, tell them what happened. And I'm like, what do you mean tell them what happened? And I sit down with them and they all ask these super sexually exploited, questions, back-sided questions. And I knew that at my age already. And I looked at all four of them and I said, are y'all crazy? I said, what you think I'm going to do? Tell you that Michael did something bad so that we can sue him for money? That's what I told him. I was like, you're crazy. And I looked over at my mom and I was like, are you serious, Mom? I was like, what is going on here? Why are you letting this happen? And she goes, well, I think something happened, I think something. I'm like, really? That man did nothing but be hospitable, kind, loving, giving, everything you can think of.
Yeah.
It's unreal, hey?
It's so controversial, but it's not really because it's all out there now and we can see it all. But there are still people, so I feel like our kind of age and above, so the younger ones are obsessed with him and love him.
Yeah.
Don't believe this at all.
Yeah.
But our age and above, like I said, they don't read the papers, they listen to the news, they don't
all
do their own
mainstream.
research. Because when this movie came out, I mean, Tina's seen it 3 times, I've seen it 2 times, you've seen it once so far, but I'm going back.
I'm going back
again.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, Ava's just been to see it for the second time. I would just watch it and not watch it and watch it and watch it. But I have mentioned it to people of my age or older, and they just seem a bit like, really? Like, why would you want to go and see that? Oh, I couldn't bring myself to, or I'm not interested in that, or
You wouldn't want to support that.
it's
Like,
it's
what?
the hands down best movie I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
Well, the box office proves that.
It's just like incredible. It blows my mind that people won't go and see it because they don't want to support Michael Jackson because they
So
still
ridiculous.
believe that he is guilty of these charges that were cleared anyway.
Well, look at the stupid Netflix
I didn't.
documentary. I didn't
Yeah,
watch
I
it,
didn't
of
watch
course.
it. I didn't watch
And we actually went to the movie that night to actually protest against it. Hashtag cancel Netflix.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's wild that people can still believe it.
Sad that he's not here to see that, but I truly believe he is seeing
He is
this because
around,
I mean, if there's a good place where you go, that he is there.
Yeah.
He is gold.
Well, I got a little quote about that. It says, you don't have a soul, you are a soul, you have a body.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I reckon Jaafar Jackson has his soul. He's a starseed. He's a starseed.
Oh.
And he's bringing a message.
Yeah. And
100%.
like when we were talking about when you watch him, you told me about it before I went, and I just kept going, oh my God,
How
he
is that not the
moves
real
exactly
one?
like him.
Probably
He just
There's,
yeah.
yeah.
Dancer, like, not only
It
has he
just
nailed it, he's
is
better.
like
It's
you're watching Michael
unbelievable.
Jackson.
His voice.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
so
sang
was singing,
everything.
He was
Yep.
dancing, the way he spoke, the way he moved, his mannerisms. You didn't forget it was an actor. And you
Unbelievable.
didn't think you were watching Michael. It's
Yes.
unbelievable. Also, though, and Jaafar is unbelievable. I feel like we don't give
The
enough
little
credit
one.
for the little
What's
kid.
even his name? I don't even know.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did a
like,
fantastic
he was
job.
brilliant.
It was singing voice. It was, we need to give a shout out and
Yeah.
more of a hype about him because he was unbelievable.
Oh, he was. He was
Yeah, he
incredible
was
for sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are
Back
you
to
gonna-
that,
yeah.
they don't really care about
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Okay, so
You should get the lyrics. Have you ever read it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. It's
well, the band lyrics were "Jew me, sue me, kick me, kike me, don't you black or white me." They didn't really care about us. So that was banned in the States. So
also what I looked up this morning didn't have Jew me.
no,
Everything else is quite close.
yes,
Jew me.
but the actual version that was filmed in Brazil, and he sung the words that were meant to be banned. So that was massive controversy as well. And then after that was all the talk about Sony and Tommy Mottola. Let's play that.
So I'm leaving Sony a free agent, owning half of Sony. So I own half of Sony's, and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it. But I just did good business, you know.
Tell him! Say it, Michael. Tell the story.
But, so, the way they get revenge is to try and destroy my album. But I've always said, you know, good art never dies. Thank you. I love Unbreakable. You know, and Tommy Mottola is a devil. I'm not supposed to say what I'm going to say right now, but I have to let you in on a secret.
Say it.
Please don't videotape what I'm going to say, okay? Turn that off, please. No, what? I don't mind. Tape it.
Michael is getting gangster today!
Mariah Carey. After divorcing Tommy, came to me crying. She was crying so badly I had to hold her. And she said to me that this is an evil man. And Michael, this man follows me, she said. He taps her phones. And he's very, very evil. And she doesn't trust him. And he is a horrible human being.
So, you know, this is all motive, you know, for destroying Michael. His fans actually had a protest in front of Sony Music one time, and he turned up and joined the protest with the fans. Yeah. And he had a big sign, Sony is phony.
He's the best. And then, you know, he was accidentally killed. I think I said this last week, but a doctor accidentally giving the wrong medication. Does that happen?
Especially to a
I mean, because
celebrity.
You know, you go to my daughter's a nurse, but like, you know, you give medication to someone. There's a lot of protocol and double check and triple check and sign it off and get someone to check. I find it hard to believe that a doctor gave accidentally the wrong medication.
He was murdered.
He was.
Let's just say the facts.
I don't have the facts.
Well, if you
my
listen,
intuition right back from the day I found out that he was accidentally, and what we're okay with that. We're okay with a doctor accidentally giving a superstar the wrong medication and he died, and we just move on.
Well, they did it to Prince too.
And but then now it comes out that Michael Jackson's trying to say this and trying all this that we've been trying to say.
Yeah.
And then
he also said that the government changed the frequency of music because music is a healer
and frequency and
a message, and the government changed the frequency.
Yeah, bless them.
Yeah.
You know, in the movie, which is true to life, you know how his mum, you know, she just looked at him as I mean, she loved all her children, of course, but she just thought there was something special.
Yeah, she says that.
She couldn't put her finger on. There was just something special. And
A
then
light.
he even said the same. Yeah, a light. And then he even said like he feels he's got something and he needs to get it out there to the world, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful story and it's a terribly sad story.
Have you heard the phone call before he died?
No.
Well, why don't we just listen to that phone call? It's a little hard to hear, so I'll play it and then I'll let you know exactly what was said in case you didn't understand. So he said,
you know, what's going on. I don't know if I should tell you this. I don't know who may be listening. There may be a group of people. They want to get rid of me. I don't understand. What do you mean, talk to me? This is Dieter, his friend. Michael says, I can't talk about it over the phone. Don't know what's going to happen, but I just feel in my soul, only God knows, they could shoot me. They could stab me. They could frame me and say I overdosed on drugs. Dieter says, who? Who could do this? Yeah, wow, so heartbreaking.
He was just so special.
He held the Guinness World Record for donations as well. It was like 39 organisations, 900 million. And the public didn't know about that. He just did that. Like, he was crowned a king in Africa. A village crowned him their king.
But you can't fake compassion. Like, you could see it just oozing out of it. You could just see it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't fake that.
No.
You can't fake that.
Nah, that's pure soul.
It's so genuine.
Just the way he was with the animals.
Yeah.
Even. Like, how do animals
Children,
just...
animals.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, children and animals are vulnerable, really, to adults and society.
They don't have control over their own.
And you could see the protection of that came from him towards animals and children and wanting to create safety.
And because he had such a sad childhood.
That's correct.
And so he wanted to recreate speaking what he missed out on because his childhood was tough.
He did reconcile with Joseph before he died.
Oh.
His UK bodyguard, Andrew Fidesz, I think his name is.
Pulls these names out.
I know.
He was, they were on tour, and Joseph Jackson used to turn up randomly to hotel rooms because Michael had kind of broken away from the family a little bit, and Joseph used to try and contact him all the time and say, you need the protection of the family, you need to come back into the fold. And he ended up seeing a rabbi, and the rabbi said, you came from Gary, Indiana. You could have been a complete drug addict. You could have been in jail. You could have been this. You could have been that. Your father made sure that you didn't go down that path. As tough as it was, life could have been a whole lot tougher.
Yeah.
And then he ended up reaching out to Joseph and called him up to the hotel room and actually said, I forgive you. And apparently
That's
they,
so nice.
Dad definitely wanted a better life for them.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
he took it too far.
yeah, but would we have had the messages from the Michael that we
So
love?
should we
True.
be thanking Joseph.
Yeah.
We're all dark and angry at Joseph for the way he treated Michael.
But did that allow the messages from
Well, that's
the
how,
higher power to come through
Well,
him?
that's
Because
how-
without that discipline, would have he...
But that's how the universe works in our lives. Like, there's certain events or things that happen, and it can be so hard in order to put us into the right direction.
Hard times create good men.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, it could have been a lot worse.
And I think also, too, it probably gave him confidence because you see in the movie how when he stood up to Joseph in the end and when I'm going out on my own.
Yes.
And that moment on stage when he had finally said, I'm...
Yeah, how good was that moment?
So
I loved that.
That probably gave
So
him
good.
confidence to then keep going and putting out his word and coming up against people that, you know, were resistant. And so even though that was so hard for him to do, that was supposed to happen to give him confidence to speak out. That's what I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Have you come across anybody, I haven't, who has seen the movie and didn't love it?
No. Not at all.
No.
Everybody said,
one.
I'm going back. I'll be seeing it again.
Not one.
Yeah, not
So
one.
they just
Not
released
one.
in Japan. I mean, Japan do everything amazing. It's like the box office has just gone mental. Like it's just going to be like $1 billion movie. But they are doing a cheer and sing along in 50 cinemas across the country. So special screenings where people don't sit down, they sing along and dance through the whole movie. Yeah, how cool is that?
Well, including what we're doing for your birthday. But I love all the things available now to go to. That
Yeah.
Jackson on repeat and
Yes.
Michael Jackson concerts and Michael Jackson stage shows and
It's unbelievable.
Even I went to my gym session the other morning was it was a cardio session early in the morning, which I hate. And 3 of the songs in that 45 minutes were Michael Jackson songs.
Oh, it's so
And
good.
I'm the biggest Michael Jackson fan in my gym group. Some of them aren't actually Michael Jackson fans, but even those people found the workout so much more fun
Yes.
and easier with the MJ music.
It just makes you move.
Even one girl was like, "Oh, I could actually keep going. Oh, that was actually pretty easy. Oh, this makes this exercise easy." I'm like, yeah, you're sort of in there in like hate gym, just want this over, want my coffee, and then Beat It comes on.
Yeah.
Billie Jean comes on.
Yeah.
You know, and it's suddenly everyone's just like pushing through and having a good time at the gym.
I know. It's incredible.
You're amazing.
Well, can I just say too, at the moment I'm working on a multi-story construction site, and all the different trades have their big speakers and they listen to different music. And it's been a bit of a theme lately. You go into different levels, and Michael Jackson's been on all these.
Yeah.
And some of them
And
are
people
listening
are
to techno,
smashing out
and
the
some
work.
and there was even, I went into one and there was like the Chinese were working and they had their Asian version of Michael Jackson,
Oh,
which
that's
was
so
really
cool.
cool.
So cool.
And you just kind of going, wow, this
It's
is
everywhere,
unreal.
isn't it? I was
Yeah,
at one of the
absolutely.
Westfields the other day, walking out to the car past the Kmart tyre place
Yeah.
where they fit tyres. MJ blaring in the background.
Yep.
I'm walking to my
Rolled
So
next
good.
door to us is
Yeah.
playing. I was working in Westfield, West Lakes today.
Yeah.
I smashed out Michael all day long. Picked up Molly yesterday afternoon. Car was at the lights, window down, cranking the working day and night.
So I've been spending time at home lately, and I had in the background on Spotify just Michael Jackson's greatest hits or whatever while I was home all day. We got in the morning. It was still going well into the afternoon, but not one song repeated. Like, and then
No,
I
his
suddenly
catalogue
thought,
is massive.
Yeah, you realise
"What
how,
songs did this man have?
unbelievable.
We ever acknowledge that this is in a time when it's pretty easy to produce music these days with
yeah,
the technology.
yeah.
Not so easy back then to
No.
produce
No.
music. I don't know how many. Do we know the stats on how many songs he actually
No.
has had?
I don't. There's
I'm
a
telling
whole
you,
lot
it
of
was probably
unreleased
like
ones too.
10 a.m. or 9 or 10 a.m. till like 3 or 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Of just
That's
Michael
incredible.
Jackson,
Yeah.
and not one song repeated
Yeah.
itself. And there was still.
I've had them on all day in the
plenty
shop and they
more.
don't
And you
repeat.
forget some of them. And then some of them, I'm thinking, I know this one. How did I not know the words? to this
Yeah.
one? I've maybe only heard it once.
Look on
Well,
Spotify, unreleased Michael Jackson.
really?
There's a shitload of them. I reckon they'll bring out albums with the unreleased ones.
Most of any artist, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know,
There's
but it
so
was
many
unbelievable. I
records.
mean, he was up all hours of the night as soon as he got inspiration or the message or whatever it was. He would come straight down
Lot
and
of
start writing.
messages. I'm really loving that one man in the mirror. That's
Yeah,
speaks
it's
to me.
amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, you've only when you look in the mirror, the person looking back, that's the only one you're accountable to.
That's
the only
right.
one that you can change or control or do anything about.
That's what so much of Michael inspires in people anyway. Imagine how much has come about since this even. Makes people think, you listen to the words, you play the music. It's very contagious. Even maybe people that didn't listen to him so much are now listening to him.
Yeah.
I think he's so inspiring. Like you said, Lauren, he was meant to come back in at
Yeah.
this time. He's
We
not
needed him.
physically here,
We
but
needed him.
he's vibrationally
Spirit's
here.
here.
His spirit's here.
Totally.
And I think it's
Yeah.
spreading through
And with this
the world.
today's technology, again, like we couldn't just look up lyrics to songs. So when we were kids or
Yeah.
teenagers and we
Remember
were singing along to
playing the
Michael
tape and
Jackson
stopping and writing the lyrics?
rewind and write it, but that's only what you're interpreting because
Yeah.
I mean he's very quick in some of his songs.
Yes.
You wouldn't pick it. You wouldn't
No,
pick it at
that's
all.
great.
And now we're actually looking at the lyrics. Oh gosh, I didn't actually realize that's what he was saying. And we were singing along to it too.
Yes.
But I am the one who has pushed back on technology so badly because I feel like most of the bad in the world is because of technology. But then so many good things
Yes.
have come
we
from
wount know about
technology.
so
And
much. Yeah.
And we would know about it if it wasn't for Elon. None of
Yeah,
this would be
that's
even
right.
on
Yes.
Instagram right
Yeah,
now if that
absolutely.
And we're talking about controversial figures.
was. Mm.
Trump and MJ.
Okay, so when MJ was going through his court case, Trump actually put him up in the Trump Towers and publicly said that he 100% supports him. He
Yeah, I
would
love
leave
that he
him
did
alone
that.
with his own children. And he offered him money at the time, but Michael didn't need it. That was just the media saying that he was going broke. But he obviously would have appreciated that, and that Andrew Fidesz, his UK bodyguard, has spoken a lot about that as well. But interestingly, the same time, Kamala Harris, who was a public prosecutor, was speaking out on the news to say that we should always believe children, even if there's no proof, and that she believed Michael was guilty. So the Trump-Kamala battle goes way back to then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Isn't it? Again, the world is a stage.
Yeah, that's right.
But
The whole can of worms.
how interesting. And another connection I come across the other day, there's an interview with Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley in Graceland. And you've got Neverland, Graceland, King of Rock, King of Pop.
Yes.
And they were going on about the government and who runs the government. And there was quite a bit of swearing, quite a bit of the same sentiment that Michael had with Sony and the government being run by other people. Very similar sentiment. And they were being interviewed and they were just like, are you effing stupid? But wake up. And then I was thinking, hang on a minute, who did Michael marry?
Actually, what about I didn't want to bring that up.
Yeah.
I don't.
He married Lisa Marie Presley.
A very long
Unbelievable.
marriage, was it? We know.
No, they got married in secret, and
But they always
did love
stayed.
each other.
Yeah,
and
they always stayed very close, though, didn't they? Afterwards,
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They stayed really close, and I think they were pretty supportive of each other. But when I was like watching the interview with Elvis, I was just like,
What a
when it clicked, I'm
connection.
like,
So many things.
wow.
What a connection! That's right.
Anything else that's going to blow out?
Oh, have you seen the movie Moonwalker?
Yeah. I used to. Me and my sister were obsessed with it, and we used to go to the video shop and hire it, and it was on a video
Yes.
and watch it. So we would have been in primary school. Would we be in primary
Yeah,
school?
primary school. Trisha
in
watched
the
it every
80s.
single day
It was
for
in
like
the
2
80s, wasn't it?
years.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were obsessed with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just once. Like we borrowed it a lot of times.
Yeah.
And we would be late to return it. And then, you get a fine if you're late to
Yeah.
return it. Because we had Moonwalker.
Yeah.
Loved it. And I've only just tried to watch it again, but I couldn't. It was on my laptop in a hotel room with my daughter. We tried to download it and I couldn't get it.
Oh, okay. I watched it, maybe it was Prime or something. But watching it again as an adult
I'd
and
like
knowing
to,
everything that you know now, it's so
Short
interesting.
film, isn't it? It's not very long.
It's not very long.
Yeah.
Barely remember it in tiny segments. I'm
Ah,
going to go
well,
back.
it's all
and
kind of
watch it.
different
Yeah.
movies put together.
Mm.
So you've got Leave Me Alone, that's all about the media.
Okay.
So, and he's going through the circus and he's on a roller coaster and there's all the newspaper clippings coming up and he's singing Just Leave Me Alone. And then the part where the kids get taken and he's singing Annie, Are You Okay? That's all about rescuing kids from the
and
elites.
I was
hey?
just about to bring that up.
Yeah.
it is.
100%.
The Epstein files with the children, that wasn't Michael trying to save them from going to the island. So he built
Yes.
basically
Yeah, a sanctuary for them.
Yeah.
That's what Macaulay Culkin said.
Yeah.
He goes, Michael Jackson saved me from getting on a plane to a little island.
Yeah.
He was saving them.
Whereas the media turned that around as if what he built there with Neverland, that basically that was like a lure, which it wasn't. It was a total
like a
opposite.
Disneyland.
It was like
a
Disney- yeah,
Disneyland
and he
to
had-
bring the children there
Yeah.
to save them from whatever.
Yeah, but also he would have Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah, of
so he'd have
course, yeah.
carers bring kids in and they'd
And
all
also
play
just to
on
make
the-
it such a beautiful place where kids could go and be kids and have
Yes.
every desire of childhood. Because again, like you said,
He never had
didn't
that.
really have that childhood
Exactly.
because he was working all the time. So
Yeah.
he made it such an inspiring and a magical place for children to go
Yeah.
and just lose themselves in imagination and creativity and
Yeah.
yeah,
I would have loved to go to Neverland.
how
my
good.
gosh.
Yeah.
How amazing.
It's so stupid. I feel like I do know him.
Because
like
it's
he's
a,
a friend.
yeah.
Yeah.
because it's his soul and his star and he's a star seed.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
Did you say the other day, is Billie Jean the #1 downloaded song in the world at the moment?
Oh, there's so many. There's the #1 movie is
Movie in the
Michael.
world.
#1 streamed artist, #1 song, #1 book. He is breaking every single record, and the man's been
Incredible.
not with us for 17 years.
Yeah.
Like,
It just doesn't.
17 years.
It doesn't
Yeah,
feel
17
right when you
years.
say 17 years.
Yeah.
I know.
That just seems
I know.
unbelievable.
and so
really.
most of the younger generation who are loving him weren't even
Yeah.
alive when
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
in
And
the
I
charts.
remember so clearly when they had it on the media that he'd passed. You just couldn't.
Where were you? I know exactly where I
Yeah, I
was.
was home.
Remember.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
don't?
do remember. I was home, but I was like, kept watching the footage and thinking, part of me was thinking, I hope they're taking him somewhere
I
and
thought it
it's
wasn't
pretend
true. Yeah.
that they're going to
Yeah.
pretend that he's
Yeah.
died and because I felt like he needed to be saved. He wasn't
Some
in a
people
good,
say he's
good
still out there.
space. Well, yeah, that's
Well, he's living through
Conspiracy
Jaafar,
theory,
that's for
yeah.
sure.
Definitely. living through Jaafar.
but yeah, you just couldn't believe it was like Princess Diana.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
where I was.
Very
I was-
close connection with
yeah,
them. Him and
exactly.
Princess Diana too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, very.
I remember because I think she was also a very special lady,
And she was murdered.
and she was murdered. So I believe I remember those are the two celebrities that I remember where I was
better
and what I
watch
was
out.
doing.
Everyone knows they're
We're
murdered.
so special.
But
Background,
the night
isn't there?
before, so you know Orianthi, the Adelaide guitarist.
No.
Okay, so
anyone.
the This Is It tour, she's actually an Adelaide girl. She knows my guitar teacher.
What?
Yes.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And I saw an interview with her not long ago about Michael and her experience and what happened when they got the news. The night before, they had been rehearsing and they had the keys for their apartments in the UK for the O2 Arena. They were ready to go. He was pumped. The final dress rehearsal was amazing. They were ready. He was not a sick man.
I've seen that. I've seen the rehearsal on stage only hours before his passing
Yeah.
or whatever. He was about to do an amazing concert.
Yeah.
Fine. He
Yeah,
didn't
they
know he was sick.
were ready to go.
Yeah, definitely murdered.
Yeah. And just backtracking to that first accusation, he never paid out that $20 million to that father, by the way. He was about to go on his dangerous tour and the accusations came out the night before they were about to go on tour, and it was his insurance company said, we're taking care of this. And he said, no, don't do that. And he goes, Michael, we can't. We will lose that much money and there's so much on the line here and it's not just you that's going to lose the money. So the insurance company paid him out, not Michael, which
Yeah,
made him look
yeah,
guilty.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
hey? Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just want to give him a hug.
I
But
know.
Annie, you okay? Do we think Annie is okay?
Do you know what that's about?
All we can hear is Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay?
Annie?
I haven't looked up the lyrics of that, but I'm like,
Do you know what that
okay.
Annie is okay. Annie is a CPR doll for a first aid course. That's Annie. And the first thing you do with Dr. ABC, danger response, airway breathing, circulation, is Annie, are you okay? That's where the song comes from. I'm serious.
Wow, I didn't
just
know that.
wondered,
Yeah.
Who is Annie?
And is she okay?
Yeah,
Love it. That's
Apparently.
funny.
could be a made up
criminal dance.
See, that's Smooth Criminal. That's about saving the children.
yeah.
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal dance. If this is Smooth Criminal, I mean, I just love it.
That's the gravity-defying move.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the one I just watch when it comes up on my Instagram feeds. And I
Yes.
just watch it over and over. And the Billie Jean one.
Yes.
Billie Jean and what is that?
Smooth Criminal. Yeah.
Like, has anybody ever danced that well ever in this world besides him ever? Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even
No.
close.
What's your fave? Have you got a fave song?
I always thought it was Billie Jean,
Mm-hmm.
but I may be going Beat It.
Yeah.
I
maybe
do
going
love Beat It. Yeah.
I love Human Nature.
Oh, yeah. I
Mm.
mean, I love Heal the World too.
Yeah,
but
Heal the World.
Yeah.
But
Oh, there's
him-
so
and I
many.
wake up
You
every
can't
morning
really
going,
pick.
tell him it's just
Yeah, you
human
can't-
nature. Why?
Yeah,
Can't
there's
really
so
pick,
many
but
good
Beat It
ones.
always just like makes you just want to come alive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It
I
just
have been
gives you-
learning the dance moves to Beat It.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
How many times have we welled up with tears in the car?
Oh,
Yeah.
so many. But I feel like like when we were teenagers in the 80s,
Mm.
it was Beat It, Thriller. Those kinds.
Yeah,
bad,
that was our
black
era.
and white. Us
Mhm.
as teenagers, at our sleepovers or going to parties or listening to music, I feel like we were about Beat It, Thriller, Bad,
Yeah.
black and white.
He was so hot in the Bad era. Oh, I mean,
my
he's
God.
gorgeous
Yeah.
specimen
That was
anyway,
his best
but his bit.
That was his best look. And that's
Bad.
why when
Yeah.
Jaafar turns around.
Oh, yeah.
It just
I
melts
just need to go
you.
and watch it again. ASAP.
Yeah.
I just remember when Thriller come out and on MTV you're watching that whole video clip and
Yeah.
you're just captivated. Like it was so different at that time too.
Yeah.
Thriller was
Nothing
just
had ever been done like
No.
that before. Had it like music and theatre and actors
Yes.
Short
put together.
films.
Yes.
Here, there are a lot more short films than Thriller and Moonwalker, by the way. There's a whole list of them, and I will put it in the show notes.
Very excited. I actually have been looking at buying the red jacket that he wears in Beat It and that white t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, it's so iconic, isn't it? You just can
Yeah.
see him what it was like when he came out doing
one glove.
the Thriller.
Just was
Yeah.
cool. I mean, I didn't love, must be honest, the underpants over the pants. Like, you know, there was a
Yeah.
period where
You
he,
went-
got
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
undies over
Yeah.
tight jeans.
Yeah, that
I
was
didn't
so you
love
could
that.
see his moves.
Yeah.
It does. You can.
And
see
same
it,
as the
yes,
glove,
yeah.
and even the band-aids around the fingers. He never had any problem with the fingers. It was to draw attention to the hand movement.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
clever.
Yeah. And even the time he had the tape on his nose and people were saying that his nose was falling off.
Yeah.
He was about to go and see some dignitary, some prime minister or whatever somewhere. And Andy Fidesz was saying, you know, what are you doing? Like, why have you
Yeah.
got that? And he's like, because it's going to get everyone talking. You got to say in people's minds.
He was very, very clever.
Nearly as wise as you.
Hilarious.
I'm just in awe of your knowledge.
I know.
One more thing on the nose, though. So Eminem's song, remember the song that Eminem come out with? And in the film clip, he's dressed as Michael Jackson and his nose falls off. And he
no, I
kicks the
don't
nose on
remember
the
that.
dance floor. Okay, I'll
And
link
I
that
do
in
like
as well.
Eminem.
Right.
I thought I'd seen it. Oh,
So
yeah.
Michael Jackson saw that film clip. He went out and he bought Eminem's catalogue. He then owned everything Eminem had done.
Oh,
That's the ultimate revenge.
yeah,
he
that
literally
is.
owned
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible.
Really cool.
How cool
Yeah, there's
is that?
so much background that we don't know.
Yeah.
Obsessed. It's all I think about. It's all I look at. It's
Yeah.
all I talk about. I'm just obsessed. And I was. And I feel almost like I let him down by going along with my life, not thinking about him too much.
Mm.
And now I'm back on it again. But I'm glad. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
I know what you mean,
You
though.
know
It's
what I
like,
mean?
well,
Yeah.
there's like a gap in our life. We didn't,
Well,
we
like-
weren't obsessed.
No.
We forget him, but we just.
But that's life, isn't it? You go on with life, babies, working, different music comes out that's played around you. And
matches.
yeah.
And it wasn't like my mum was listening to it. So I grew up as a kid. My mum had the records, like the old stuff. With a little Jackson 5. She had that
Yeah.
stuff. And then the off the
Off the wall.
with the big throw. She had all that stuff. So as a little kid, I grew up listening to that.
Yeah.
And then as a teenager, the next stuff. And then my kids grew up listening to the next. So for me,
Yeah.
it was a good 30 years of my life. And then I felt
So you didn't really go off.
I
It's
didn't
just
go
that
off.
the discussion around his frequency and light and message and all of that was probably not a conversation. It was just the appreciation of the music itself.
It was going to come back bigger
Bigger
better than
Better and crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so amazing.
Kind of impact on the world. Imagine when you pass away, that's what you live.
Yeah.
leg-
I think everyone can kind of figure
yeah.
how much we love him. Do you know?
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
He's a
Oh
beautiful
my
light in the
gosh.
world. That light will never die
the
or be
light won't.
dimmed.
Yeah.
It'll always continue on. And now it's just lit up even more at a time when the world needs it more than ever.
Yeah.
And every song has so many different messages that is so relevant to the world becoming a better place
Yeah.
going
It's
forward.
more relevant now than it was when he wrote it. It's
100%.
almost like he knew what was
Yeah.
coming.
But you think about right now, with everything that's so negative, he's here to bring up that vibration through his music and art. And it's massively brought the vibration up. Everyone's listening to him again or finding him really for
Yeah.
the first time, because everyone's obviously been exposed to him, but some people may not have had the passion for him
Yeah.
back in that era. So it's amazing.
Heal the world, everyone, no matter where you are. Put it on your phone, on your speaker, in your car, on your job site, wherever. Time, it's the 25th of June at 2:26 a.m. That's the moment he passed. So for Adelaide time, it's the 26th of June, 6:56 a.m. That was the time of death. So crank it loud. Everyone around the world is going to be playing at the same time. Can you imagine the vibration?
We should get together, have
would
a breakfast.
We should be together.
Yeah.
Well, this was an amazing podcast. Loved it, girls.
Amazing. Thanks, girls. Let's finish off by playing Michael Jackson's last recorded demo. So beautiful. Good night.
And remember what I told you. And remember for all time. Do 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 do. Can you do playback on this? For and remember what I told you, and remember for all time. For the rest of your life. So remember it for all
Thanks for listening to the live chat. We don't want to offend anyone. We're not experts. We're just talking about personal opinions, and we want you to live your life and make your own decisions.
Kind of covers everything. Yeah, that's it.